So I found my needle. However, my needle might actually be thicker than the hole. Okay, I got it. So I'm just going to put these two through here. If I can, yeah, there we go. So the last assignment I gave my students in art class was, oh, I guess I have to, well, that's not going to work, is it? Thought I was being, I have to take the needle out. Yeah, that's not going to work. I was telling you the last assignment I gave them was sort of sneaky because there's an artist named Ben Nadenzer and he makes really creative books, and so we had been using this online YouTube art group called The Art Assignment, and it's where the professional artist shows you how they create, what they create, and then they give the students an art assignment. And so he gave our last assignment that we did with them was to create a book. So of course I was thrilled with that idea because I showed them all kinds of creative ways to make, well, I didn't, but I was able to show them how to sew in signatures and how to do like accordion pleated pages and just be creative creating a book. And we discussed many MINI books. We discussed, what did we discuss? Pop-up books and all different kinds of books. And then their job was to create the book. So it was just fun because while they would work on their book, I could work on my journal. So it was cute. Some of the kids were really fascinated by it and really went and took off with the idea. I have one more right here. So that was our last assignment. And then next semester I'm back to teaching pottery, so I'm so grateful because this year I didn't even realize that they were going to have me do Art 1, and I am an art teacher and I can teach all kinds of art, but I was all geared up to teach pottery, which is what I have been teaching for 20 years, and wow, that's when I say it was a learning curve. Because not only was I going back to teaching something I haven't taught in many years, I was teaching it under very challenging circumstances. It's never, I didn't even, when they first mentioned it, I'm like, how do I even teach art, you know, as projects? I mean, you can do art history and, you know, discuss creative process and all that stuff on the computer, but to actually give assignments. But oh my goodness, I'm so grateful. We're looking at the end of the tunnel. And the light was God's blessings getting me through that tunnel, I tell you. So I'm super grateful. And I just hope the next few days after classes end can really feel like a holiday for me. Okay, so I've got these two little cute tags. Got my fir tree, and I think I have another fir tree somewhere. I'm going to see here that I had cut out. It just never fails. I think I'm all ready to sit and chat and craft, and that I have everything on hand that I might want to use. And then there's just one thing that slows down the process. Excuse me, so I do apologize for the little bumps in the road along the way that slow me up. I had 2 more of these and I thought it'd be cute to add 1 more, but maybe that's a sign that I should just save those for another page. That's what I'm going to do anyway. Let's keep going. I'm going to glue this guy. Excuse me. So I'm excited to go see my sister, but we've really been trying to not hang out because she works where she's exposed to other people and I work where I'm exposed to other people. So we want to give ourselves a few days to only be with the people in our families before we get together. But this year she's always hosted gingerbread house competitions at her house for the kids in the neighborhood. But this year, I think I already told you this. I may have, sorry. It's just going to be our families doing it, the 8 of us. And I'm going to go, hopefully, a couple days early over and help her get the things together for that. I always set up little stations. So what I do is, because this is a pocket, I don't think I'm going to be able to see right now. It's a little dim in here, but I'll just put a little slice here. If you were here right now, some of you could tell me the best way to go about that. I should have done it before. Let's see. I guess folding it down would be the best way. And then tearing it. I think I know what I'll do. I'll tuck it under a little bit. Yeah, that's what I'll do. I'll just tear it off here. Glue it down. I'm liking how vintage and old this is looking. I was telling my son, who's 24, we're having a gingerbread making competition and you have to be there. I don't know, am I bad? Because he still lives at home, so I feel like if he didn't live at home, I wouldn't expect him to participate in family activities. And we don't require him to do all of them, but it is Christmas. He sort of complained a little bit. He'll be over there. He likes to go over. It's just he kind of turns his nose up at those kind of activities. But my niece will be there, and she's older than him. She's a girl, and she oh my goodness, she's always the life of the party. She breaks out in dance and insists that everybody dances with her, and my nephew, there's 6 years between the 2 of them, and he is the most docile, just easygoing, whatever. Sometimes I call him Eeyore from Winnie the Pooh. Not that it's because he's negative or melancholy, he's just so slow and adorably cute with his slow talk. You guys, is this really crooked? I know it's crooked, but I'm not sure. I think it's even a little more crooked than I like. But I really don't think I can peel it back up. I can't. It's gonna have to stay. I can already tell if I try to peel that up, it's gonna tear. Okay, but I did get the fir tree on, and I still managed to save my pocket. And I'm going to, there's a little bit hanging off there. A little bit of art glitter glue there. And what else? I think it would be pretty. Maybe pretty is not the word I want to use, but fun put an eyelet here. I'm going to try it anyway. I couldn't bear to push this eyelet in with the camera going because I was so afraid it wasn't going to work. So I went ahead and just turned the camera off so I could focus. I think I wrote something on the back of this, so I'm going to cover it up really quick. And I put my eyelet in, and I'm going to hang them from the eyelet on the page. And then on the next page, if I need to, I can just cover it over, which I probably will. These are just going to be fun little decorative tags. But I do find myself, like last year, I made a couple of Christmas journals, and I never sold them or anything. I was just crafting because, well, it was a little before Mom passed, and I just was using it as a distraction. And so after I made them, it was still early in the season, and I found myself taking out the tags and actually putting them on gifts. So I know that's generally the idea people have, to make the crafts, the tags, and tuck them in your journal in case you want to use them or journal on them. And we say it all the time, but in my case I actually did pull them out and use them as gift tags on a few things, which was really fun to know that I had those in reserve. Because when you're making them, you're kind of, well, at least at that point I was relaxed and enjoying making them, and by the time I gifted them onto packages, I had tags that I could be really proud of, instead of tags that I sat down and just jotted out really quick to make sure I could give them away or put them on a package. And this is kind of going to be my little bit of bling on the page. I want to attach these not with a bulb pen, but with a ribbon, just to finish them off nicely. So see if I can get these so that I can string this through. This is just such a pretty ribbon. I can't remember where I got this from. It's just basic gold trimmed satin ribbon. I think it's really pretty. So I'm going to tie them through there. Or maybe that's not what I meant to do. It's not. I meant to do the loop the other way. See if I can get this to come back apart. It's been such a busy week, I didn't even bother making an appointment for my nails until next week. I'm gonna suffer through until school is officially over, and then I will go and get it done. As something to look forward to. Okay, so now I'm gonna push this through the actual eyelid. I think I am. I'm learning a lot actually by doing these craft and chats. Like when I teach pottery to adults, and I have this table where I kind of stand in the middle and everyone surrounds around the table when I demo, and often I'll make mistakes or cut something wrong, or right in front of the class. And when you do that, it's a really good opportunity to say, don't do that. So I've learned when I teach to just be okay with making mistakes in front of people, because I never want to be sound like an authority in crafting, because I just have so much to still learn, and so much that I'm really enjoying learning. So like that's not probably how I thought that would tie, but it's okay. I think I wish I'd have made the tails a little bit longer, because I want to make this a bow. We'll see how it goes. Ugh, there we go. I'm going to pull this out. It's not bad. It could have been a little bit longer. But I love how this ivory satin brightens up the page. So that works for me. See if I can snip this off. Oh, that's not clean. Let me turn this a second. Hopefully it'll make a slightly cleaner cut. Oh, these are not the scissors I was using, clearly. I'm going to leave it. It's going to get too short if I don't. Okay, but I like it. Can you see that? So I'm going to leave this for journaling, and then I think the last thing I'm going to put down here will be a little bit of maybe some doily. I just want to make it a little more vintagey. Do I like that? See what other trim I might have that I'll like a little bit better. This is kind of pretty. Not with the green. So it's pretty like this, but I don't like the green. I think I just like the white to kind of say snow. So I'll put that there. I think if I can pull this out, but I think no, it's sewn in, so I'll trim it off. I can always use this somewhere else on a tag. Okay. So it sort of ruffles up like it's growing. But I'm hesitating because I'm not sure I love it. Let's see what else might I like there. This might be too blingy. It is. And burlap would be cute. I love to add my burlap. See if I can find some burlap. Now I should know not to come over without burlap, because I know how much I like using it. But I did. I came over without burlap, so for now I'll just do the I don't know, that might have been too much anyway. I think I want to put something on the edge here, and I know this is kind of blending in, but I might like that. I might like this. This is just a ruched piece of seam binding. I do like this. It's not, oops, not quite long enough. It's got little tiny balls on the end. Let's see. I like that. It's got a little bit of a neck. If I put it up here, no, put it down here, and that way my trim will cover it. It's okay. It's shabby. It's sort of a shabby page anyway, and I just like that texture. So this is going to go on the edge. And then my white lace, which I wish was a little tea dyed, but it isn't, can go on the bottom. And I think that'll be it for this page. Make another drink of my coffee before it gets cold. So I hope you've managed to grab a cup of tea or coffee or whatever you like, and maybe even craft along with me. I haven't said, because I'm a little afraid to tell you what number this is because I'm not wanting to get it wrong, but I'm going to say that this is number 10. Please forgive me if I'm wrong. It could be 9, but it'll, whatever it says in the description box will be correct. Oh, that's pretty. I'm going to do that. Even though it's white, I think I like that it will kind of represent snow. At least in my mind it will. And I will hang it down a little bit because I still think it'd be neat to put a little something there journaling wise. I'm going to stick this on. Actually, I'm not sure I can hang it down because I want to put something there. Let's see. I want my bow to be a little more flat. Okay. So that there. And oh, this would pick up the ivory bow, wouldn't it? Just bear with me. I think I'm coming to an end here with ideas, but I think I want a double layer of this lace because that way I can make it hang off the edge, which is what I want. So that one will go there. It is funny how I start talking about something and then I'll stop talking and then I wonder, did I finish that thought? Because it's just so different when there's no feedback. I do make some of you probably yell at the screen saying, no, not there, or no, not that. Am I the only one that does that? Or they'll ask you, what do you think? And I'll give them my answer. Not that you can hear me, but it's fun to pretend. Oh boy, are these horrible scissors. I have to remember to toss these. Okay, so there is my trim for there. And then I know how I am. I love just put something in the corner. But in this case, ooh, I forgot. I bought this leaf trim a long time ago and it tea dyed beautifully. And I won't put that there because it's quite overpowering. But I do want something there, right in the corner. Let's see. Ooh, that's pretty. It's just too big. I also made this blingy flower. It's just too big and a bit gaudy for that. I'm just going to put a pretty little piece of doily there. There's always space for doily, so we'll do that. See, like I said, I just love mixing. Well, that didn't trim as well as I wanted it to. I love mixing paper and fabric. So I must have taken my good scissors away. And I don't see my Mary scissors. Let's see if these will work better. I do like that on the corner. That's what I had in mind. Okay, and this is a beautiful butterfly. I'm not sure I want to take off, but I think it's okay. I have more. I have to think of it that way. Because this is what I want here. So because of that, yeah, because of that, I'll snip him. But I have an idea. I can just put another one on top, which is what I'll do. Okay. This is getting boring. I better stop. All you're doing is listening to me think out loud, which I assume isn't chatting. It's me just thinking out loud. But because I had to cut him off, I'm going to cut out another butterfly and layer it over just so it's a complete image of a butterfly. So I am going to head out to a store that I discovered is in my area. I don't know if any of you watch Gina Loves to Craft or Sheila from Country Girl First, but they are delightful. They're sweet friends, and they go around the area where I live and do a lot of shopping. And then they do haul videos, and one of the places is called Paper Crafters Muse. And when I heard her mention that, I was so excited because it sounded like it was in my area. So I'm gonna go find it today. It's not far from me. I'm told they're rather expensive because they sell things like Prima paper by the sheet. I'm embarrassed to admit my camera's still not fixed on my phone, or I would try to record, but my understanding is it's quite a small shop, and so I get a little hesitant to record in the little mom and pop type stores. I don't want them to be uncomfortable, and then I kind of feel awkward too. So I may or may not get to record, but if I buy anything, when I do my next craft and chat, I'll show you what I picked up. Okay, so this space here can easily just be where I could journal something really quick. Don't think I put enough glue though. Put a teeny bit more. Right there. And I will admit, when I decided to just relax and craft until I feel like I'm finished, my videos have gotten longer than I expected. And sometimes I'll watch people craft and chat and their videos are like an hour, 50 minutes, and I think, oh my goodness, I don't think I can watch that long, and then I end up watching the whole thing. So thank you very much if you hung in there with me to watch this extremely long video. I'm happy with how this page turned out. I have another one coming up. I've got actually 3 more to do, I believe. So I hope you'll join me again. And I hope you're crafting and doing something that you enjoy this weekend. And if you're not, give yourself a break. Do something you love just for you. And thank you so much, friends. I'll see you again soon. Bye.